Imagine stepping onto a bustling city street. The air is thick with the hum of activity, a symphony of life playing out in real time. The sounds of footsteps, conversations, and distant car horns blend into a complex melody that is both overwhelming and fascinating. The air buzzes, not just with the city's rhythm, but with the cacophony of thoughts that fill the space. It's as if the very air is alive with the mental chatter of thousands of minds. Every person you pass is a universe of thoughts, each mind a radio station, broadcasting its unfiltered stream of consciousness. These thoughts are as varied as the people themselves, ranging from mundane worries to profound reflections. You hear a symphony of desires, anxieties, and judgments, a chaotic chorus of the human experience. It's a reminder that beneath the surface, everyone is dealing with their own internal struggles and dreams. The homeless man begging for change. You hear his silent plea for dignity, his fear for the coming night. His thoughts are a mix of hope and despair, a testament to his resilience. The businesswoman striding confidently, behind her polished facade, insecurity whispers, questioning her every decision. Her thoughts reveal a constant battle between self-assurance and doubt. This is a world where the invisible becomes visible, where the private sanctuary of our minds is thrown open. It's a place where our deepest fears and highest hopes are laid bare for all to see. It's exhilarating, terrifying, and ultimately transformative. What was once a world of subtle cues and unspoken truths now becomes a landscape of raw, unfiltered honesty. The masks we wear, the carefully constructed personas, crumble under the weight of transparency. In this new reality, we are forced to confront not just others, but ourselves. We see our own vulnerabilities reflected in the thoughts of those around us. The cacophony of thoughts reveals the true essence of our humanity, making us more connected, yet more vulnerable. It's a double-edged sword, offering both the gift of understanding and the challenge of exposure. As we navigate this landscape, we learn that understanding and empathy are our greatest tools. They allow us to bridge the gaps between our individual experiences and create a sense of shared humanity. In the end, the cacophony of thoughts is not just noise, but a symphony of the human condition, waiting to be understood. Each thought, each emotion adds a unique note to this complex composition. And in that understanding, we find our true selves. We discover that beneath the surface, we are all more alike than we are different. The masks we wear, the carefully constructed personas, crumble under the weight of transparency. In this new reality, we are forced to confront not just others, but ourselves. The masks we wear, the carefully constructed personas, crumble under the weight of transparency. The boardroom becomes a battleground of unspoken agendas, where every glance and gesture is scrutinized. The stakes are higher than ever. In this high-pressure environment, every participant is acutely aware that their every move is being watched and analyzed. The tension is almost tangible, as if the very air is charged with the weight of hidden motives and silent strategies. Every negotiation, a high-stakes poker game where bluffing is impossible. The tension is palpable, and every move is a calculated risk. In this new world, the art of deception is rendered useless, and only those with genuine skill and strategy can thrive. The stakes are not just financial but deeply personal, affecting reputations and futures. First dates lose their awkward charm, replaced by the stark reality of mutual attraction or repulsion. The mystery is gone, leaving only raw honesty. Conversations that once danced around true feelings now dive straight into the heart of the matter. The thrill of discovery is replaced by the certainty of knowing, for better or worse. Family dinners, once a haven of shared stories and comforting rituals, turn into minefields of unspoken resentments and long-held grudges bubbling to the surface. The air is thick with tension. The familiar comfort of family gatherings is overshadowed by the raw exposure of true feelings, making every meal a test of emotional endurance. The world of business, built on strategy and calculated risks, is upended. Transparency changes the game, making every decision a public affair. The once private corridors of power are now open for all to see, and every choice is subject to public scrutiny. The dynamics of leadership and followership are forever altered. Marketing becomes obsolete when desires are laid bare. The art of persuasion loses its power when everyone knows what everyone else wants. The subtle dance of influence and suggestion is replaced by a straightforward exchange of needs and solutions. The marketplace is transformed into a realm of pure, unfiltered demand and supply. Politicians can no longer hide behind carefully crafted speeches and empty promises. Their true intentions are visible to all, changing the landscape of politics forever. The electorate, armed with the truth, demands authenticity and integrity, reshaping the very foundation of governance and public service. The world of dating transforms, the games people play are exposed, and genuine connections become the only currency. The superficial layers are stripped away, leaving only the essence of true compatibility. Relationships are built on a foundation of transparency and mutual understanding. No more wondering about intentions. Every fleeting thought, every hidden desire is out in the open. family dynamics shift dramatically. The unspoken rules that once governed interactions are replaced by a new, unvarnished reality. The challenge now is to navigate this openness with grace and empathy. The delicate balance of unspoken truths and white lies that hold families together is shattered. The new reality demands a different kind of honesty. In this world, the bonds of family are tested like never before, requiring a deeper level of understanding and acceptance. The journey towards this new form of transparency is fraught with challenges, but also holds the promise of more authentic connections. In this new world, trust becomes a rare commodity, a precious gem that is increasingly hard to find. The very fabric of our social interactions is fraying. As the threads of trust unravel, how can we trust when every doubt, every suspicion, every fleeting thought is broadcast for all to hear? The whispers behind closed doors are now amplified, echoing through the digital corridors of our lives. Relationships, once built on a foundation of trust and understanding, become fragile, easily shattered, like glass, susceptible to the slightest breeze of doubt. The bonds that once held us together now seem tenuous, as if they could break at any moment. The very notion of privacy, of having a space entirely our own, evaporates. Our sanctuaries are breached, leaving us exposed. Our thoughts, once our most intimate possessions, are laid bare, vulnerable to scrutiny and judgment. Nothing is sacred anymore. The art of conversation, of deciphering body language and tone, becomes obsolete. We lose the essence of true communication, the subtle dance of interaction. We become overly reliant on the immediacy of thoughts, losing the ability to interpret subtle cues. The unspoken words, the silent agreements, to appreciate the nuances of human interaction. The delicate dance of social engagement fades away, leaving us with a hollow shell of what once was. The joy of discovery, the thrill of slowly unraveling someone's layers is gone. We miss the excitement of getting to know someone deeply, the shared moments of revelation. In its place, a stark, unfiltered reality, devoid of mystery and intrigue. We are left with a hollow connection, lacking depth and meaning, a mere shadow of genuine human connection. Would this be a utopia, a world free from deceit and misunderstanding, or a dystopian nightmare, where the cacophony of thoughts drowns out genuine connection? Would we evolve, learning to navigate this new world, to filter the noise and focus on the essence of human connection? Or would we retreat into ourselves, terrified of exposing our innermost thoughts, longing for the simplicity of a world shrouded in silence? Perhaps the most profound question is this: in a world where we can hear each other's every thought, would we truly understand each other better, or would we lose ourselves in the process?